Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to share with you some easy and effective ways to reduce your food waste and save money, time, and the environment. Food waste is a huge problem that affects everyone. Did you know that nearly 1/3 of all food produced in the world is discarded or wasted for various reasons? That's about 1.3 billion tons every year. Not only does this waste money and resources, but it also contributes to climate change, water scarcity, and food insecurity. That's why it's important to do our part and reduce our personal food waste as much as possible. In this video, I'm going to show you the top 10 ways to reduce your food waste. Let's get started. Number 10. Shop smart. One of the main causes of food waste is buying more food than we need or can use. To avoid this, we need to shop smart and plan ahead. Before you go to the grocery store, make a list of the items that you need and stick to it. This will help you avoid impulse buying and buying things that you already have at home. Also, try to shop more frequently and buy smaller quantities of fresh produce, dairy, and meat. This way, you can reduce the risk of spoilage and only buy what you can consume in a few days. Number 9. Store food correctly. Another common reason for food waste is improper storage that leads to premature ripening or rotting of food. To prevent this, we need to learn how to store our food correctly and keep it fresh for longer. For example, potatoes, tomatoes, garlic, cucumbers, and onions should never be refrigerated. These items should be kept at room temperature in a cool and dry place. On the other hand, fruits like apples, bananas, avocados, peaches, and pears produce ethylene gas while ripening, which can speed up the ripening process of other fruits and vegetables nearby. To avoid this, keep these fruits away from ethylene-sensitive produce like leafy greens, berries, peppers, and mushrooms. You can also use special containers or bags that absorb ethylene gas and extend the shelf life of your produce. Number 8. Learn to preserve. Preserving food is an ancient and effective way to prevent food waste and enjoy seasonal produce all year round. There are many methods of preserving food, such as freezing, drying, canning, pickling, fermenting, and jamming. These methods can help you transform your surplus or leftover fruits and vegetables into delicious and nutritious foods that can last for months or even years. For example, you can freeze your ripe bananas and use them later for smoothies or banana bread. You can dry your herbs and spices and store them in airtight jars. You can pickle your cucumbers, carrots, onions, or cabbage and enjoy them as a crunchy snack or a side dish. You can ferment your cabbage, radishes, or garlic and make your own sauerkraut, kimchi, or garlic confit. You can make jam out of your berries or citrus fruits and spread it on your toast or pancakes. Number 7. Use your leftovers. Leftovers are often overlooked and thrown away, but they can be a great source of inspiration for new meals. Instead of wasting your leftovers, try to use them creatively and turn them into something different and tasty. For example, you can use your leftover rice to make fried rice or rice pudding. You can use your leftover bread to make bread pudding or croutons. You can use your leftover chicken to make chicken salad or chicken soup. You can use your leftover pasta to make pasta bake or frittata. You can use your leftover vegetables to make vegetable soup or stir-fry. Number 6. Compost. Composting is a natural process that turns organic waste into nutrient-rich soil that can be used for gardening or farming. Composting is a great way to reduce your food waste and help the environment at the same time. By composting your food scraps, peels, cores, seeds, eggshells, coffee grounds, tea bags, and other organic materials, you can divert them from landfills where they would otherwise produce methane gas, a potent greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming. Composting also improves soil quality by adding organic matter and nutrients that support plant growth and health. Number 5. Donate. Donating is a generous and compassionate way to reduce your food waste and help those in need. If you have excess food that you cannot use or consume before it goes bad, consider donating it to a local food bank, soup kitchen, shelter, or charity that accepts food donations. You can also use apps or websites that connect you with people or organizations that are looking for food donations in your area. By donating your food, you can prevent it from going to waste and make a positive difference in someone's life. Number 4. Educate yourself. Educating yourself is a key step to reducing your food waste and becoming a more conscious consumer. There are many sources of information and guidance that can help you learn more about the causes and consequences of food waste, as well as the best practices and solutions to prevent it. For example, you can check out the websites of organizations like the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, or Love Food Hate Waste. You can also watch documentaries, read books, listen to podcasts, or follow blogs that cover the topic of food waste. By educating yourself, you can gain more awareness and motivation to reduce your food waste and inspire others to do the same. Number 3. Understand date labels. Date labels on food products can be confusing and misleading, and often lead to unnecessary food waste. Many people think that date labels indicate the safety or quality of food, but that's not always the case. In fact, date labels are not regulated by the federal government in the U.S., except for infant formula. They are determined by manufacturers based on their own criteria, such as peak quality, freshness, or shelf life. Therefore, date labels are not reliable indicators of whether food is safe to eat or not. Instead of relying on date labels, you should use your senses of sight, smell, and taste to check if your food is still good or not. You can also use online tools or apps that provide more accurate information on how long different foods can last. Number 2. Eat your peels. Peels are often discarded as waste, but they can actually be a valuable part of your diet. Peels are rich in fiber, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and phytochemicals that can benefit your health and prevent diseases. Peels also add flavor, texture, and color to your dishes. Instead of throwing away your peels, try to eat them whenever possible. You can eat the peels of fruits and vegetables like apples, pears, potatoes, carrots, cucumbers, zucchini, eggplant, and more. Just make sure to wash them well before eating or cooking them. You can also use peels to make stocks, teas, infusions, or candied peels. Number 1. Love your food. The number one way to reduce your food waste is to love your food. Food is not just a commodity or a necessity. Food is a gift of nature and a source of nourishment, pleasure, culture, and connection. Food is something we should appreciate and respect. By loving our food, we can value it more and waste it less. We can enjoy every bite and savor every flavor. We can be grateful for every meal and share it with others. We can be creative and adventurous with our food and try new things. We can be mindful and responsible with our food and make choices that support our health and the planet. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Also, let me know in the comments below what are some of the ways that you reduce your food waste at home. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.